Let's take a journey together. You and I, different lives, different experiences, but are we really that different at our core? What if I told you that, beneath our unique stories, we share the same emotions, spirit, and humanity? Let's explore this together, scientifically, spiritually, psychologically, and biblically. Science says we feel the same things. Close your eyes for a second. Think about the last time you felt deep joy. Maybe it was a song that moved you, a hug from someone you love, or a moment of pure peace. Neuroscience tells us that no matter who we are or where we come from, emotions like love, fear, and happiness activate the same regions in our brains. Whether you're in New York or Nairobi, your brain processes joy the same way mine does. And here's something fascinating. Mirror neurons prove it. Have you ever watched someone cry and suddenly felt your own throat tighten? That's not just empathy, it's biology. Our brains are wired to mirror each other's emotions. That's why laughter spreads so easily and why we instinctively feel pain when we see others suffering. And if you think we're vastly different, genetics reveals a secret. You and I, we're 99.9% genetically identical. That tiny 0.1% difference, it's what makes us look different, but it doesn't change the way we feel. Think about this. You're walking through a foreign country where no one speaks your language. A stranger smiles at you. You understand instantly, don't you? That's because emotion is universal. 2. Spirituality says, we are the same in spirit. Have you ever looked up at the stars and felt both small and connected to something greater? Hinduism and Buddhism remind us that we're like waves in the same ocean, each of us individual in form, but all coming from the same source. Christian mystics like Meister Eckhart believed, the eye through which I see God is the same eye through which God sees me. Rumi, the Sufi poet, said it beautifully. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Even quantum physics suggests that the universe itself is one interconnected whole. If that's true, are we really as separate as we think? Psychology says our beliefs are shaped, but our emotions are shared. Psychology tells us that our environment shapes our worldview. That's why two people can witness the same event, but interpret it in completely different ways. And then there's cognitive schemas. Ever had an argument where you later realized both of you were simply seeing things differently because of past experiences? That's how our minds filter reality. And the Robbers Cave experiment proves how quickly we divide ourselves. In 1954, researchers randomly split boys at a summer camp into two groups. Within days, they saw each other as rivals, just because they were given different names. If something that simple can create division, imagine how much our lifelong conditioning shapes us. Now ask yourself, how many of your beliefs are truly yours, and how many were shaped by where you grew up? 4. Religious teachings say, one spirit but many forms. No matter what you believe, let's ask ourselves, if souls exist, do they come with labels, or are those just human-made? Christianity tells us, there is neither Jew nor Greek, slave nor free, male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Galatians 3:28. Islam teaches, all humans are created from a single soul. Quran 4:1. Judaism's Kabbalah explains Tikkun Olam, which means we are all responsible for healing the world together. Think about this. Monks, nuns, yogis, people across different faiths describe the same mystical experiences. Unity, bliss, ego dissolving. Why? Because at our deepest level, spirituality transcends belief systems. 5. From an emotional perspective, we all feel the same things. Love and grief feel the same everywhere. A mother in India grieves her child just as a mother in Italy would. The pain is identical, only the setting changes. Joy is universal. The rush of happiness from laughter, it feels the same whether you're a CEO or a farmer. Fear is hardwired into all of us. Studies show that public speaking triggers the same fear response in every culture. Ever noticed? Laughter is contagious. So is fear. So is love. Emotions don't belong to individuals. They ripple through us all. So at the end, I would say, your story is unique. No one else has lived exactly what you've lived, but your emotions, your spirit, those connect you to everyone else on this planet. For the final thought, remember when Princess Diana died? Millions wept for someone they'd never met. Why? Because deep down, we feel each other's emotions. The final truth is, you are unique in your story and body, but not in your humanity.